So this is the huge mammoth drying towel from Chemical Guys. So this actually just came in for the big Hellcat Red Key. Big Hellcat Red Key, cold start. Actually, it's not even a cold start. So it's a warm start, guys. Warm start. She's warmed up. She is warmed up, and it's raining, of course, so I'm gonna try and get this clean later today when it stops. For some of you guys that missed it, we installed the Mighty Mouse oil catch can. I'll show you guys it really quick. Oh, I forgot, it shuts off the car. So here is the Mighty Mouse. So yeah, and then there's the little fill window right there. Shows you how close it is to being full. So yeah, pretty awesome. If you guys didn't watch that install, you can go check it out. And it wasn't too hard, but I definitely recommend have some experience of doing that kind of stuff if you guys are going to install it. But then we have the windows tinted too, which I think makes the car just look even better. Also, I think I'm actually going to throw a 50% on the windshield, which isn't going to be a lot, but it will protect the dash, and it will actually even make the sides even look slightly darker since less light will be coming through. So I think that's probably going to be the next thing that I'm going to do. But man, I love the windows. The black windows, just they look so good. Yo, what's up with you guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy Landon in a Hellcat. You guys see us right now. We're in the big Hellcat Red Key, and we are going to be talking today about how much was the big Hellcat Red Key. A lot of people have been wondering how much did I actually pay for the car, and some people out there might want to buy a Hellcat. So we're just going to talk today about how much I paid, how much my insurance is. And you know what? If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button. Stick around. You know, I would love to have all of you guys just tuning into the videos, because we're going to have just a lot of awesome content on the big Hellcat Red Key. So it's just going to be so much fun. I've been really enjoying the car. It's amazing. Really amazing. I mean, I can't even, to be honest with you, words can't really even describe how much fun I'm having with the car. Also, I want to say thank you so much before I even start the video to Dave Smith Motors for even making it possible for me to get the car. They actually just sent me a letter yesterday in the mail, just kind of following up with me, and that was really cool to see. You know, just hey, thank you so much once again for getting the Hellcat. We hope you're enjoying it. And I'll tell you what, man, that was really nice to see them actually following up with me. You know, that was really cool. So thank you guys so much. The car is amazing. So how much did I pay for the big Hellcat Red Key? Now, when I first actually was looking into a Hellcat, nowhere did I ever think about actually buying a new one. I was gonna buy like a 19 or a 20. That really is what I was looking for. But guys, 19s and 20s are going for over $70,000. It's insane. And I'm like, I'm not buying a 2 or 3 year old car for $70,000. That's just not gonna happen. No way in hell am I spending $70,000 on a 2 or 3 year old car. It's just not gonna happen. And plus, those have probably been trashed by the owners too. You know, you never know what you're getting when you buy a used Hellcat. You know what I mean? And also, I kind of wanted that brand new warranty on the car. You know, I think it's a 5-year, 50,000 or 60,000 mile warranty, something around there. And if you buy one that's already 2 or 3 years old, you're already shooting 3 years, you know, away off that warranty. And you know what? For $70,000 on a used cat, I'm just like, no way. So then that's when I actually reached out to Dave Smith Motors, and I was just like, let's see if they can actually get me one for sticker price. That was my main goal, was, hey, let's get one for sticker price instead of paying, you know, 70,000 plus for a used one that's 3 years old. Let's get a brand new one for 70,000. And they delivered. They really did deliver. And there was people saying like, dude, I can't even believe you got a Hellcat. Like, in this time right now, with how everything is just so crazy, people just were like, damn, I can't even believe that you actually got an order in, and it came like in what it come in, like 2.5 months, 3 months. It came so fast. When I first ordered it, I remember he was saying, he's like, you're probably not gonna see the car for at least like 3 to 4 months, like at least. And I'm kind of thinking like probably like 5 to 6 months. And even my stepdad, who just ordered a brand new Tundra, he even thought I wouldn't see the car. He's like, you're not gonna see that car for a long time. And so sure enough, like 2 or 3 weeks after I ordered the car, I got told it was being built. And I'm like, what? I'm like, literally in like 2 weeks of ordering the big Hellcat, they called me and were like, yeah, it's being built like right now. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, what? That was like way faster than what I even thought. And I almost ended up backing out of it because I thought about just how much money I was spending. But then again, I'm like, you can't even get a Hellcat for that price. You know what I mean? Granted, brand new with the options that I wanted, which I wanted these really, really nice Laguna leather seats. Like, that's what I really wanted on my car, and I wanted that SRT performance spoiler. Those were the main things that I really wanted on the car. So the total price of the Hellcat, now I'm not gonna put the taxes and everything in there, but the actual sticker price was $76,000, and then they came back and honored a $1,000 rebate that Chuck told me about, which was really cool. So the car, and with my $1,000 deposit, the car came down to $74,000, which is pretty damn good for a brand new cat with the options that I wanted. I tell you what, when there's 15s and 16s going for $60,000, some are even over $60,000. I tell you guys what, $75,000 is that's a pretty fair price, and honestly, that's kind of the price that I wanted to stay around. And the cool thing is, Chuck was really cool about it. You know, when I went there and we were talking numbers and stuff, he made sure that we kind of got to the number that I wanted to be around. You know what I mean? And I put a pretty fat down payment down on this car. I put a lot of cash down on this car, and that's kind of what I wanted to do instead of keep all that money out in my bank. A lot of people were like, just keep the money out and make the $1,200, $1,300 payment. And I'm just like, I just really didn't want to do that. You know, I really did not feel comfortable, you know, making a $1,200, $1,300 payment. I didn't want to do that. I had the cash there, and I said, let's just put the cash down, you know. I know everyone kind of has their own little their own take that they do when they buy cars, which is cool, and that's kind of just what I felt comfortable with doing, was putting down, you know, a lot of cash. But the really crazy thing is that Hellcats even went up another like $3,000 from when I ordered mine. So I went back and I priced mine out, and it was back to, I think it was like $3,000, $3,500 more from when I ordered mine to order a Hellcat now. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, almost went up $4,000 to order a brand new Hellcat. So I am very lucky that I got my order in and we just got the car. Like, I'm actually really happy that I just stuck with it and just got it, because man, another like $4,000. I mean, that's crazy. That is just so crazy that it went up. Now, some people have asked me why I didn't buy the big Hellcat Red Key Redeye, and which is 797 horsepower. And the main reason is because that car was, I priced it out. I almost bought it. I almost did buy it. And then I started thinking about like the difference in price when you're only getting around 40 or 50 wheel more than a regular Hellcat, which really isn't even that much. I mean, yeah, it's like 60, 70 crank that you're getting more, but it was $9,000 more than my Hellcat. And I'm just like, I can throw E85 at this car and gap a Redeye. I mean, E85 alone in this car will bring me probably more power than the Redeye. So that's why I'm just like, why would I spend $9,000? Like, why would I spend $9,000 more on top of a regular Hellcat to get 40 to 50 to the wheels? It's just, I don't know, to me, that money just was not worth putting down. It just wasn't. You know what I mean? I could go get an E85 tune on this car for what? $1,000 bucks? $800 to $1,000? And you are gonna be booking it with E85 in this car. I mean, you're looking at what, 80 wheel? Probably 80 to 100 wheels, somewhere in that ballpark. So that's kind of why I didn't get the Redeye. It just, to me, it really wasn't worth it. Now, moving on to my insurance cost, which is really amazing. According to the salesman, there was quite a few people that backed out of their Hellcat sales because of the insurance cost, which you'd think the insurance cost would be like one of the first things that you would get a quote on is, you know, how much is your insurance going to be on a $75,000, $80,000 car that has 717 horsepower? You know what I mean? And according to my salesman, a lot of people were backing out of the Hellcats just because they figured out what their insurance was going to be, which mine only went up, and this is crazy, mine only went up $15 from the Scat Pack, which is just amazing, guys. I couldn't even believe it. I'm just like, but at first they quoted me $255, and I'm like, whoa. I'm like, I'm not paying $255 a month for insurance on this car. Like, I'm 26, I have nothing on my record. Like, I'm not paying that. So yeah, I got pretty lucky there, and I did not want to pay $255 a month for insurance. That's ridiculous. That is absurd. So yeah, and plus my renter's insurance, so $166 is the total for my insurance, and that's with my like $11 renter's insurance in that price. So yeah, really it's probably around like $150, I don't even know, like $155, $156 is probably what my insurance, like just auto, is without the renter's insurance in it. So it's pretty impressive, honestly. Yeah, it's pretty crazy that I was able to get it that low. One thing that I recommend if you guys are gonna go out and you're gonna buy the big Hellcat Red Key is make sure you have some kind of security. You know, if something were to happen, so right now I have around 2 years worth of payments just sitting in my bank for this car. You know, if something catastrophic were to happen, God forbid, you know, I get hurt or something, I lose my job, I have 2 years worth of payments for this car sitting in my bank account in case something were to happen to me, which I try and recommend, you know, just because these cars are expensive. So it's like, you know, the more security that you can have, you know, if something terrible was to happen to you, you still can buy yourself some time to go and get a job, or, you know, or if you're in the hospital, you know, you have time to buy yourself. So that was something that was kind of important to me, is to kind of just have that security there, you know. Yeah, so that's pretty much the total price that I paid was $74,000. You know, with that $1,000 remate in my $1,000 deposit, that's pretty much what it came out to, was $74,000 for the car. I think that was a good deal. I mean, honestly, I do. You know, I didn't pay any kind of a markup or anything like that. I paid sticker price. And then I guess I didn't mention, but there was the normal doc fee, and then there was a prep fee, and that was it. That's all I paid. There was no extra hidden fees that they had or anything. It was just, because I told Chuck from day one, and he knows, like, I told him, I'm like, tell me everything that I'm gonna be paying for this car. I wanna know everything. The fees and everything. And it was just the doc fee and the prep fee, and that was it. That's all I paid for the car. So yeah, it actually went really smoothly. I was kind of scared at first. I'm like, I'm gonna get hosed by these guys. Like, you know, I just didn't know. I was like, I'm probably gonna get the whole runaround, and it was actually really smooth. So thank you to them for making it not having really any issues at all. So anyways, guys, that's what I paid for the big Hellcat Red Key. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please stick around for the new content to come, because we're gonna be pushing out a lot. Anyways, we'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.